What's up, Keith? Just gonna tag some people that are in it, and then we're gonna get going. Appreciate the patience on this one. I always struggle with random teams in here, but we got it done. I'm gonna, after struggling with this one, probably not gonna listen to my own advice, and the next one is probably gonna be random teams as well. But it's gonna be 2014 Bowman draft, so Bowman usually fills quicker. So we can hope that because it's Bowman, it will fill quicker. I didn't even look who you ended up with, Noel. Oh, the Cubs. I see that. I think that's everyone. Yeah, I guess I'll run the list real quick here. Keith with the Rangers, Ken with the Athletics, David with the White Sox, Alan with the Red Sox, Chris with the Brewers, Bodner with the Tigers, Royals, Ken with the Braves, Keith with the Dodgers, Chris with the Nats, non-affiliate Cuts, Ken with the Phillies, Orioles, David with the Mets, Noel with the Giants, Diamondbacks, Chris with the Reds, Alan with the Marlins, Ken with the Blue Jays, Greg with the Mariners, Jeff with the Rays, Keith with the Angels, Chris with the Astros, Ken with the Indians, Noel with the Cubs, Matt with the Twins, Blake with the Pirates, Ken with the Cardinals, Travis with the Yankees, Zach with the Rockies, Noel with the Padres. So that'll do it. Yeah, that'll be. I hope that fills better. This one was just slow. I did post a Heritage case on eBay for teams just now, actually, about an hour ago. So if people are still in the Heritage hunt, there's another case up there. But figured with the group it wasn't going to fly. Maybe a PYT would have gone. But what's up, Matt? But just not taking the chance. Let it go on eBay. See how it goes. These are a sealed case. Let me get the announcements off there. Good luck, everyone. Breaking in a sweatshirt today. I don't think I've ever done that, so we'll see if it lasts. So by now we know how Heritage goes. There will be the split of the Aquino Alvarez rookies. It will be split even. If there's an extra, then I'll just run a quick random. Unless Alvarez or Aquino hits, then it'll go to the other one. But most likely it'll be a random. Hopefully we get an even. Hopefully we get 8 of them, and that would be even. So we got 12 boxes, full case, random teams. Appreciate it, guys. Patience on the random teams, and good luck. Gonna kind of go rather quick through this. Wife is gonna wait for dinner for me, so both. Oh, you do? Oh, cool. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, speaking of, so spot 13, I owe a big apology to Paul Woods. He actually claimed spot 13 in the main, and I missed it. And then I ran the mini for the last spots, and spot 13, of course, ended up with the Reds. So, my fault, 100% my fault. Refunded him his money for the spot, but again, we've seen this before where the Reds are now gonna probably hit big. So if I had to guess on one team that was gonna hit, it would be the Cincinnati Reds. So it's good that you have both, but bad because I screwed up yet again. Yet again. So again, Paul, if you're watching, that is totally on me. I'll admit this right out on the video. Everyone can see it. Everybody can make fun of me. I definitely screwed the pooch on that one. And 2 or 3 times in the last week with my tribute random teams underselling and now that. So, my fault, man. I'm sorry. But good luck to you, Chris. Good luck to you, Chris. On the flip side of that, no harm, no foul on the full refund. But an Aquino Red Ink Auto would be, I would feel terrible. As much as I would feel excited, I would feel terrible as well. Can blame it on lack of sleep from the baby. It's been a rough go. Alright, good luck, everyone. Positive thoughts. Good luck. I will try to find the variations, the actions and such as we go. If not, then I can fly back through the back and get it. What did I say? Did I say all cards are shipping on this one? Probably. Because I like to torture myself. Now, Trout Auto would be fun, yes. I probably said all cards. I didn't say, so that's assumed all cards. Yep. So, bear with me on shipping then. I got, if you bought into the Series 1 random teams, or the buy one, get one, then this will go out with it. Plus bonus cards. Yeah, base Series 1 is your bonus card. Or opening day, even. It's the high number Vlad. Got a white chrome Michael Conforto for the Mets. That is 65 of 71. Conforto. First box just started opening. Just started. There's the first Lux rookie. And our relic is Christian Yelich for the Brewers. Let's see if I can't try to find these people quick when I check the list. So the Brewers with the first relic. To Chris Cummings. Man, Brooklyn has been just a monster today. Very, very, very upset all day. Hard to get work done. First box, like first stack. So nothing, haven't missed anything, Mike. Did you send for the, yeah, what's up, Zach? Welcome. Is it your brother? Is brother or cousin? Who is Matt to you? What's up, Brad? Did you send for the mini, Mike? I think you owed me for the last mini. Tatis. That's our action. I do know that Noel has the Padres. Welcome to fatherhood. I know. I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. Not complaining. Not using it as an excuse. Nothing like that. Anyone who's a father or mother knows. today's just been one of those days that your 2.5-month-old has been absolutely nutty. Brother, gotcha, okay. Soroka, Shohei, my man Hilliard. Who's got those Rockies? Zach does. I joke that Hilliard is my man because I bought way too much of him. A white border as well. Looked at Brad Keller for the Royals. These are a print run of 50. Thank you, sir. So a white chrome and then a white border. And our greatest moments. Mike, you still looking for these? These greatest moments to get your set done. So Soto is the first greatest moments. And box 2. I'm not going to do French backs when we're sorting. We will look for those. Yes. We both are working from home. So basically when the other has a meeting, the other is on baby duty. And then we try to split duties with when we're both not on meetings, but it can be very difficult when she goes all day. Hard to get work done. I was not very efficient with work, so if she takes a nap tonight after this, probably have to pull up the work computer and get going a little more work done today. Yeah, McKay, he's probably the biggest one for the Rays. He's this year's rookie. They might have a Snell Real One auto. Send me your list, Mike, and I'll let you know which ones we get, and I can put you in touch with the correct people. So Snell, Brousseau, I think he's actually with the McKay. Yeah, Brousseau and McKay are together. McKay is actually a two-way player. He bats and hits, but the Rays did not let him bat last year. Yeah, I can imagine. I can tell you that my mom and Katie's parents, so Brooklyn's grandparents, are very much missing her. Very tough timing right now to not be able to see, except through FaceTime, see their granddaughter. So yeah, I threw another one of these up, PYT style, up on eBay. The listings are live now, ending on Saturday evening around 4:30 to 5:30, around in there, and gonna break Saturday night. So if you're looking for something to do or bored, go bid those auctions up and see if you can get your team. We are going to do, I gotta make sure tracking is good before I post it. I want the case to get a little closer, so I'll probably post tomorrow, as long as tracking is good. A 2014 Bowman draft. That's an action right there, Bryce Harper. 2014 Bowman draft. Chavis, Schwarber, Flaherty, Bueller. I wrote out the list. I forgot. There's quite a few in there that are Turner, are that level. So they're like the mid to good level stars, and gonna do random teams on that. Another Lux in May. Yeah, I can imagine. Money. Money. College teenager just wants money. Missing granddaughter. How old's your granddaughter, Keith? Otani of the East. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't think they're going to let him bat, though. I don't think they're going to. He's a good pitcher. Urshela for the Yankees. This is the black chrome. I guess I say black chrome, but it's just the chrome, since they are black bordered. So the chrome out of $9.99 of Urshela. They actually might have an auto here. As I don't see a thick relic. Two, yeah, I can imagine. There's the first one for Chris. Wow, that's nice. Nico for Noel. Random team gets his team. Nice hit there. Rookie card auto. Nico Hoerner. Congrats, man. That's nice. Beautiful. Good second box. Is that your only grandchild, Keith? So we found the variation and the first chrome, so now looking for rookies. Stimulus breaks. I don't really have much. Everything is so expensive. They wanted like $110 a box for Inception. The distributor the next business day after Tribute releases, after limiting my allocation, has boxes for $350 a piece. It's like just under 100 over what the allocation cost was, and I can't go and buy it at $350 a box for a case. That means the case would be $2,100 for a case of Tribute. I lined the first random team way too low at $1,512, where my cases were, my PYT I think was close to like $1,850 or $1,900. So I can't very well go buy like a new product like that at $2,100 and then raise prices by $10 a team. That's just crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't know. Just not a fan. Not a fan of that. I got another case of Heritage, like I said, for eBay. Maybe pulling some new members. Definitely want some new members. This is a good time to do that. And then so Machado here for the greatest moments. I did grab 2014 Bowman Draft, but I'm just going to do random teams cheap. I think it's like, if there's 30 teams, I can do it at like $32 a spot. And there's some good names, so yeah, but they even raise the prices on all that stuff too. Anything Bowman in front of it is insanity. I think last year's Bowman's best was like $170 for a box. I just don't want, I get it. I 100% get it. People are looking for something to do. There's still money there to be spent, but I don't want to buy something and then force feed you guys a mixer just because I can. You know, I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't have a whole bunch of product left on the shelf that I keep. You know, I don't really do that, so I don't know. No, man, that was cool. Those Jordans are coming just in time with the release of the documentary this weekend. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. I get it, and I've thought of it, and I was gonna, the only thing that was of decent value to get 3 or 4 boxes was Panini stuff, and I know 75% of people don't like the Panini stuff. Yeah, it's crazy to pay that for best to me. Like, it's nuts. I don't want to force feed you guys that. There's so many other good people. Gio, Insalaka. I don't mind doing Favoria's okay. Those guys still. There's one other one that I break with too. Blanking. Shoot. But I break with those guys, and they got stuff. They're struggling just like me to get stuff, but they got stuff to break with. So if you got the money, go. I bought some Chrome, but I don't have any. I bought some Draft. That's coming this weekend, but that's it. I just feel like buying 2 boxes of Bowman's Best for $170 to $340. I have to do like 30 at 13 not shipped base. I guess it's fun, but I don't think it's economical for you guys, and I feel bad buying it that high. But if there's 30 people who want to do it, then sure, I'll do it. Yes, it is. It's going to go up in value this weekend too. Anything Pippin as well should follow. Rodman. That's cool. For the Indians. Silver name. Thought that looked a little weird. So it says Silver. You can see the team name Silver for the Indians. Which, okay. Who's got them pesky Indians? Ken. Lindor variation for the Indians. I'm sort of griping, but also trying to be honest. I don't want to. I want to break stuff, and I realize that we may not have anything till the end of May. But I don't know. I feel bad. Like today, I had to message. I messaged like 10 or 12 of you guys to help me fill this mini, and I had to do that when I first started. So I feel bad. I feel bad doing that because I know that most of you have already seen it, and then practically begging you guys to fill it is just not. I don't like doing that. I can't imagine that you guys enjoy it either. Eloy, high number. No problem, Keith. I'll let you know. Yeah, man, that's awesome. It's a good time. Good timing. His stuff. If you need some cash, now's the time. His stuff is gonna go up because of this. Any hype is good hype, and with nothing else going on. I know you've graded a lot of Jordans through me. Go back. French back. How did you know that? How did you know it was? Marco Gonzalez. What told you that that was a French back? The heck? I think stuff will release in May. Tops will get antsy. How'd you notice that, Noel? They'll get antsy. I think they'll work to get something out. Magic. Seriously though, what told you? So French back, Marco Gonzalez. Don't push it. Don't push it. He's not that much the man. For the man, Anthony Rizzo. Pregnancy strip. Yeah, now's the time to do it though. You're stuck at home. Or when you're watching the documentary. Saw the back, it was on the bottom of the stack. How'd you see the back? Oh, from over there. Ooh, you sly devil. Good catch. Yes, they do. They're easy. I'll go through all these before I sort them. They're easy to pull. And then in the highlight post, I'll throw them in there at the end. We have our hit and variation. We're going to get a chrome. Good variation. Those team silvers are cool. Yeah, I hope it is. I hope it is. And our stamped card is Sal Campisi for the Twins. These are already so beat up, and look at the miscut on that one. Barely any border on that side. Get that in a top loader to protect it. Alright, 3 boxes in. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's good though. It's good. It's good for Jordan stuff. It's good for the people who've been hoarding his stuff and holding his stuff, and it's good for the hobby right now. I mean, geez, bro, we need something. The dip in a lot of cards is tough to watch when stuff should be going up. It'll be fun to watch. I imagine it'll be the most watched thing in a long time on TV. That and probably the news has been one of the top watched things recently. Just getting updates. Watched our broadcast. The mayor of our city goes live every day. And we're up to 547 cases in our county. So we're climbing. Yeah, a documentary will be good. Brad, you gonna sell any of the stuff, or are you just gonna hold and hold and hold? Some of those will fetch a nice, pretty penny. That's not bad. Wow. Yeah, that's not a good time to end an auction. Not a good time to end an auction. It's a good snag. It's crazy how much I'm not knocking your card at all. I think that's a good buy. Anything of those guys right now on down times is a good buy. But it's crazy how much more PSA is valued than BGS with those type of cards. That's even coming into baseball, like Bowman Chrome stuff. Oh, that's right. All going to the Suns. Yeah, you were a couple of you Michigan guys are in a bit of hot zone as well. That looks like a variation. Action of Pete Alonso for the Mets. Who has the Mets? David. Action variation of Alonso. Not a major hit, but we're starting. Got to start somewhere. The Cubs. Is there a relic? Doesn't look like it. Might be lucky again with an auto. Greater all and Thorpe for the Twins. The wrong Blue Jays, Will Smith. For Chris, second one of there. Since he owns both teams. There it is for the Cardinals. Paul DeYoung. St. Louis Cardinals with an autograph going to Ken Ryan. So our second autograph in 4 boxes. I've seen between 2 and 4, so hoping that we continue the autograph streak for Ken. And the Cardinals there with Paul DeYoung. That's not good, Jeff. Yeah, LeBron stuff is just taken off. Had to go back and look through all my stuff for LeBron base. It's crazy. Yeah, it's not good, Jeff. They're pretty good here. I had to drop a couple things off at the post office. So on my way there, it wasn't too bad. People are doing better here, but they took down all the hoops at the parks and really went way above what they needed to early on, so I think that's helped. What didn't help us in the beginning is one of the first cases was someone who worked at the airport, and then one of the first 15 or 20 cases was someone who worked at a Walgreens and one of our grocery stores. So that kind of did the contact spread right at the beginning. There's Yordan, New Age performer. Athletics rookies. Here they are. Bichette. Kind of looks like Derek still. Bichette kind of looks like our own Derek Kilduff. Little bit. And are stamped. Yeah. Tony Oliva, another one for the Twins. Twins go 2 for 2. This one's a little better centering than the last. Alright, box 5. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That's probably going to happen here as well. Even if they wait, it's still going to second wave, I imagine. A lot of insurance rentals, people running for whatever reasons I don't get. Yeah, well, it's like everybody panicking over the damn toilet paper. My wife and I actually needed it like a week and a half ago. We went as long as we could, almost 4 weeks from when we were starting our staying at home. I had to have a couple scouts for me. Let me know when they found some. Jeff, you messaged me a while back about a sign card you had that you looking $1,200 for. Did you sell that, or did you end up keeping that? I know at the time it was a good price. Sounds good, Brad. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that before. Have to go finish covering my peach trees. Alright, we are on to box number 5. Good luck. Start on this side this time. Nice. Wow, nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're down to 28 tonight too. Killing off all the daffodils and the flowers that started to pop up. Oh, very good. Nice sale. Good time for that. PayPal's pretty nice right now. They're doing no instant transfer fees to your bank account. So that's been rather nice. Hey, you needed it when you needed it. That's why a lot of us have cards. They're fun, but I'd say about 95% of what I own is expendable if it's needed. That's our action for the Brewers. Yelich. Where's our Chrome cards at? We haven't had one in a while. There he is. And Chris Sale for the Red Sox to $9.99. And a white border of Kingery. They're numbered to 50 for the Phillies. Yeah, I mean, like that, if I needed it or had to, I know of the first couple of cards that I'd let go that I'm holding. Also for the Phillies, Bryce Harper, Clubhouse Collection Relic. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's a few cards that I'd immediately let go if I needed to. Just how it is. Most of my Zion and Morant are stuck at PSA. Actually, all but one. I have one Zion Silver PSA 9 that is back. Came back right before they closed down, the first closed down. So I thought that Reggie Jackson is greatest moments. I thought that the Zion, I hoped it would get a 10. I sent a Vlad Jr. Topps Chrome Purple Auto that got a 10. I thought that would get a 9, but it got a 10. And then I sent a 2019 Topps Heritage high number Chrome Vlad that got a 10. So they switched the Auto and the Zion Silver for me. So a little bit of a difference in money there, but it was 2 out of 3, so can't complain. Could have been worse. That's about the only graded basketball I have back, and I have a lot in. I think it's close to 250 cards that I have at PSA right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works though. Well, it's why, I mean, look at all this. Look at Heritage, for example. The stuff right at release sells much better, and then prices come down, it kind of settles. There's a lot of whiting and corner issues, and I can get a case at a decent price. Ooh, that's a good conversation actually, Chris. I'd actually love to hear people's opinions on that. I have thought of it, but I think I'm only thinking it out of boredom. If I was selling a card right now, then I would consider using SGC. But as I have mentioned in a few videos, my wife and I are extremely lucky. I know not everyone is extremely lucky, but we are extremely lucky that we have been able to work from home full time for both of us. So cards pretty much get put away because everything's dropped in value. So if I was going to sell, I think you're right. Prices on SGC stuff has gone up, but I think I'd only send there if I was planning on selling it. Other than that, I'm going to wait and send a PSA when they open back up. But expect an extremely long wait time. Pretty much this year selling for me is going to be very limited. Yeah, true. My Zion Silver that I pulled, I didn't even pull myself. A member of mine, Mr. LaFave, said that there were some in the store. I told him that he should open it, and he said, "No, can't right now." And he opened it for me, and there was a Zion Silver in there. And then I purchased another one. Actually, I purchased another one for $400 back when he was hurt. Chris's third. There's our action of Kershaw for the Dodgers. Action variation. One of my favorite things to open, probably my favorite thing to open personally for myself, is Prism Basketball. You just can't beat it. There's the value in that, especially this year, has just been insane. Oh, nice chrome there. Vlad Guerrero Jr. at a $9.99. 444 out of $9.99. That, and I sold what I didn't open way too early. I sold a case of the retail boxes, a 20 box case for $2,000. I think they're up over 3,500 now. Yes, you did, Keith. Welcome back. Yeah, no kidding. I was selling it cheap compared to what it is now. I was selling it cheap for what it was then, honestly. I mean, I was still making good money on it. There's no hiding that. Ozzy Albies for the Braves. Our Clubhouse Collection relic. Chris, did you send stuff to SGC? Did you try it? Boba Shot. And if so, did you have luck? I know it's gaining a lot of traction right now in all the groups. And the quick turnaround time, all of that, I'm sure they're thrilled to be in a state that's not been told to shut down. My concern would be that their state does get told they have to shut down, and they're Aaron Judge, and then everybody sent their cards there, and then they're stuck there. That would be my concern. The one thing is, though, they don't take that long to turn it around. So, you're going to? What are you going to try? Some smaller stuff, or just stuff you're going to sell? Or are you going to do some big ones and hold on to them, hoping SGC goes up? No, nothing yet, Blake. Brian Reynolds is your hope. That's who you're hoping to see. Brian with a Y. I personally wouldn't buy a SGC card, but you can always buy and then crack it out if you want to. Crack it out of the case. Was it like $10 a card? Yeah, true. Yeah, you could definitely do it for like the look or PC, or not a bad idea to try them. I'm not knocking them. I'm just personal. There is no hope. Huh. Well, I'm gonna ignore that and move on. Not even halfway through. BGS is really expensive. Double the price of PSA. You get the guaranteed turnaround, but then now they just came out and said that they're not guaranteeing that. That anything sent after February whatever wasn't a guarantee. Again, I think a BGS 9 is close to raw. You got a BGS 9.5 not true gem, which means not 4 9.5s or above. So if you got 3 9.5s and a 9, which is above raw, but not as good as a BGS True Gem, which is at least 4 9.5s, then a PSA 10, then a BGS 10. So I guess sending to BGS is if your centering's off, where you think you can get a 9, and everything else is a 9.5, it's better to get a BGS 9.5 than a PSA 9. And some people prefer the thicker holder. Me, I can fit more PSA cards in my slab case, courtesies, slab cases. Which are good buys, by the way. Gold SGC Duel, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree that SGC does help the value. And with everything being down, if you need to sell, now is the time. And if you like the slabs, then for sure. It's all preference. I like those slabs more than a top loader or a one touch. Yeah, so that's a good card. That's a True Gem Plus. So not quite a PSA 10 value, but better than a BGS 9.5 non-true. In the eyes of collecting, not necessarily everyone. Surface 10 is good. It's a cool card. Our action, it is Bregman. Actions have been in about the same spot for the Astros. Going to Chris. I had a feeling with the first 4 boxes having 2 autos that we'd kind of go on a relic streak. Looks like we have another one here. There's another Lux. Evaldi being thrown around. Where's SGC located? Anybody know that? Off the top of their head. I never actually looked. Oh, Otani has a chrome for the Angels. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think there's different opinions on different people to use for grading. I heard he has a good reputation, but I've also heard other things. So, Aaron Nola for the Phillies. So, with a pregnancy strip, Phillies with 2 of the relics now. Florida. Yeah, loose laws in Florida. They probably won't have to shut down there. That's something that's happening, Jeff, as well as it definitely helps the value of the 10. I don't know any card that the value is not higher because it's a 10. Whether it's $10 more or whether it's thousands more. A PSA 10 is just, it's going to help your case. And if it's a card that's not going to 10, a PSA 9 is going to help your case on a return, like you said, on any flaw or issue. You know what that card is, and you can't. You know what you're buying, so that's the draw to it. Orioles, Andy Etchebarren. I have no idea. This was up forever. This took a while to fill, so don't know how you missed it. Oh yeah? You giving it a try, Mike, or you sticking with your PSA? I'm waiting for a hot box. It's due at some point. This is not it. Unibrow. Just missed, Noel. Just missed. Just missed him. Seconds. Missed him by seconds. Crazy. I figured. I'm bummed we had a group BGS sub that got through 21 of the 30 days and got held up. I don't know about desperate though. They do help the value, so it's not, you're not killing yourself if you send them to them and are still flipping or selling and buying and trading and stuff. But I think you gain the most value by waiting if you can. If you can wait, I think PSA. I think they'll reign supreme for a while. If they can make it through all the scandals and stuff that they just had and all the issues that they just had, then it's going to be a while to take them down. Yeah, man. I definitely condone it. I condone the grading to hold. But so does everyone else now. Everyone else does it. I wouldn't be holding hundreds and hundreds of PSA 10s of anything anymore, I think. I'd get caught holding them. What is it? Caught with your pants down is one of the old sayings. I got you, Mike. Yeah, that's true. To a sense of what you send in. If you're sending in nothing crazy high end, then I get it. Baez is a variation for Mr. Bonnet. Variation in a different spot this time. I'm sure you already have 4 of those. What do you need a 5th one for? Send it to Andrew. He missed random teams. He's disappointed. Very disappointed that he missed it. Does look like a relic in this box. Is that who you collect? I don't know, you collected them or you just kind of sent them in. So in a random 2 as well. Posey and Kershaw. That's right, though. You do go to a couple of shows around you, too. So having those type of cards there is probably helpful. Looks like we have our first Chrome, Christian Yelich, out of 571. For the Brewers. Sad, Posey was not even drafted in my fantasy baseball draft. Which, I mean, it probably won't matter this year at all, but kind of sad. Jose Ramirez for the Indians. Our Clubhouse Collection relic. So this will be the end of box 8. Got 4 left. Still looking for, those. Our hot box. See, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's definitely personal preference. If they don't play this year, which I hope they do. If they don't play this year, waiting and sending to PSA and having it next year is more valuable. But if they do play, you can have that back and ready for when they start. And when Vladdy hits 4 home runs in the first week, because he's going to be a monster, Rod Gaspar, then you'll have it ready to go. Chrome is definitely comfort. Yeah. Out of Heritage, you mean, Keith? Yeah, it is sad. It's weird. He used to be a top catcher. I'm bummed I wanted Will Smith. And that was like my big pickup that I wanted in the later rounds. And he got sniped right before me in like the 14th or 15th round. But it was weird. What was left there still was like Vasquez for the Red Sox and that type, so I went with Vasquez. Yeah. But I haven't followed any sports news. It's been bad. I've kind of just shut myself off from the sports news world. Have they made any traction on the Arizona thing? Last I heard, the players were kind of hemming and hawing on it because they, that's a long time away from their families and stuff. Which I get. Not blaming them at all, or saying that's wrong. I don't know if I could do it. It'd be weird if they end up starting and there's baseball with no fans. And if they get any more basketball in with no fans. I think the basketball season's going to be called. For a season that starts in October, if you come back and have 3 weeks and then do playoffs, and I don't know. They'll get it all figured out. They get paid the money to do it. I just watch. Hey, you're right down in it, Chris, aren't you? You're right in the middle of all that. You go to a lot of spring training down there? I mean, I agree, Jeff. I just don't see the purpose of them starting up too early. You know, more and more people coming out saying that teams, coaches, trainers, etc. are sick, so yeah. Yeah, I never got into wrestling, so never was my thing. Yeah, I agree, Keith. I wonder what the odds are on them. June earliest. Yeah, but that's coming up so soon. June earliest maybe for spring training. Even in June I think it'll be risky. We might, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. That's our action variation. Alvarez. A little whiting up there, but overall that is in pretty good shape. Alvarez for Chris. Rookie action. Our first nice action hit. Besides Baez, of course. Congrats, Chris. That'll make the recap. Maybe another one for the SGC pile. Do you think that many, Keith? I don't remember that many. I remember maybe every other box, but this does seem to be less. Looks like a white border, a rookie white border. Sandoval and Tice for the Angels. Nice hit. It would, with the black border and the slab. Could be a potential. Alright, my guess is the next box is the hot box. Our relic, Michael Brantley for the Astros and Chris. Yeah, maybe you did. I don't remember that many. But I'm no pro. Yamamoto. All right. 3/4 of the way through. 9 boxes down. Mike Trout to go with the Judge. Thinking, let's see, can I tell? Oh, it felt like the middle box maybe. That felt a little heavier. Not this one. No relic, no relic, no relic. Come on, packs, all be thin. Thin packs. Come on, thin packs. That's nice. Yeah, hot boxes are fun. We're still waiting for ours. And that's another relic. Damn. No. Cool variation. No whammy, no whammy. Those hot box rookies sell rather well. If the National happens, Mike, I am going to try to make it there. But probably only like Thursday to Saturday afternoon. If it happens. If everything is in the clear, I do have plans to go. I'm not making, I would be driving. So all I have to do is find a hotel. But I'm not making any plans. It'll be last minute. It'll be expensive because it's last minute, but what's up, Justin? But that is the plan. I have no idea if by then what's going to be happening, but I certainly hope the first year that I'm actually planning on going might not happen. Or if they push it back, they might delay it, which wouldn't be a bad idea on their part. Idea on their part. Greater All and Thorpe. Right there you can see how tired I am. Where is the short print? Right there, I imagine. It is. Missing signature for Alonso. So the second Alonso short print. First was the action variation. This one is missing the facsimile auto. Gonna have to give my wife a reprieve after this to take care of the baby, as she's been going crazy pretty much this entire time. It's a nice hit for the Mets. Yep. Nice, nice. Rousseau and McKay. Tyson Sandoval goes with the white border we hit of them. Same to you, man. Same to you. Crazy times. Paul Goldschmidt, we got a dirty jersey. Clubhouse Collections relic. Going to the Cardinals. And last little stack of box 10. It felt like the next box was the heavier of the 3 when I checked, so I imagine that's going to be our hot box. Nice Lux on the back. Johnny Bench. Greatest moments. And this one felt a little heavier. So, hoping our hot box is here. It'd be nice to get an auto with the hot box where you've run a relic streak. Been a little much of a relic streak. Gonna do these probably one at a time. Just there's our hot box. So there we go. Found it. Now we just hope for no relic. A couple good rookies in there. That'd be nice. The relic is usually in one of these couple of packs. Son of a gun. Another one. Told you, between 2 and 4. So hopefully our last box yields an auto. I put that upside down? No. It's dumb, that's why. It's messing with me. Yeah, last one, really hoping last one's an auto. Get us 3 autos this case. But could yield some nice purple rookies here in the hot box. Will help a little bit. The joy of random teams is you're not invested too much if you skunk. But again, look for the Random Teams 2014 Bowman Draft. So, well, that's a white border right there for the Astros. Bregman Grand Slam blows away Washington. Let me just check something quick here. I do want to talk up the 2014. Yes. Every case has a hot box. I want to talk up the 2014 quick. So Turner, Kopech, Chavis, Schwarber, Luke Weaver, Matt Chapman, Johnny Manziel, Flaherty, Verdugo, Nola are all in the 2014 Bowman Draft. So it has some decent names. Nobody major. LeMahieu was the first. So nobody major in it, but if we're between 30 and 35 a spot, I got to check the list on teams without hits. If we're 30, 35 a spot, you got a chance at some decent names. So Harper for the Phillies. So hopefully it's a fun one. We can fill a random teams a little quicker than this one. Santana. Where are our rookies at? Kimbrel. DeGrom. Albies. So yeah, every case has a hot box, Greg, and the hot boxes are definitely easier to tell. Ryan Braun. So when Breaker's only doing a half case, make sure he's breaking the other half as well, as you can definitely tell which is the hot box. Christian Walker. Acuna, I think that's going to be our action variation for the Braves. Just like the Inception patches I saw, I'm not saying any names, but I saw big name people who only sold 10 or 12 boxes of Inception and lined them in the groups. Which is crazy to me because there's 4 to 6 patches a case. So 16 boxes, you can do the math there. Vogelbach. Saw a half case done where none of the patches were hit by someone. To me, that's just crazy. Aaron Judge, there's a little better. Judge for the Yankees. Corbin, local guy here. Where's the rookies? Brian Anderson. No luck. Another Shohei. I think that's our second. So Shohei and Glaber. Shohei is the chrome. That's our second of him. That doesn't beat the... just double checking it is. It doesn't beat the one case that we had that had the Oakland rookies chrome out of 571. They were sequentially numbered, like 430 and 431 out of 571. So that was one of the weirdest things in the breaks that I've done. There's Hoerner and Alzolay. We need that in the purples. And our relic is another Rizzo. That's pretty close. Starting to double up on these guys, and it's a heritage case. Come on. There we go. The Blue Jays, Bichette and Anthony K. Chrome rookie. That'll do it. Can we get another, please? Well, he's everywhere. Watch out for him when they start. That's another guy I want to see play well. Austin Meadows. I was excited to see what he could do this year. Jorge Polanco. And to end it, Kevin Pillar. So that was a kind of a disappointing hot box. But the Bichette and K is nice. And we got greatest moments, Vlad Jr. 16 runs in 5 games. Him too. Hope he comes back strong. Alright, last box. Gosh, let there be an auto. Even if it's like a Washington Senators auto or something. I'm going to open this now. Yep, I have a lot too. Killebrew, I have a lot too. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I hope he makes a nice comeback. Pitches and batting. He put up good numbers batting, so. What do you have, Noel? I honestly don't own an auto of Ohtani. That's one thing I do not own as an auto. Oh, that's cool. From what product? I have a couple gold, Series 2, couple gold, from Update short prints, 2 of those. I do have the Heritage rookie, so it's first rookie short print from back in 2018 Heritage. Mostly non-auto stuff, and then a bunch of updates and that stuff. 19 tribute. Yeah, that's really cool. When did you get Angels and Tribute? And why? Must have been random teams. No, who's the other? I mentioned breakers before that have stuff that's always fun. Who's the one? Collect Haven. I can't think of his name. I said Insalaka. I don't mind Favario. Gio's got a good group, lots of stuff. Oh, Personal, that's right. I'm absolutely blanking on his name in Collect Haven. Dallas, yes, thank you. Oh, is it Crows? Crows? I could not think of his name. Him as well for the mixer stuff. If people are still looking and I don't have it, spend your government check that will all be overtaxed on at the end of the year. That's who I was trying to think of at the beginning of the video, was Dallas. Yeah, everything but Chrome. If you don't talk about Chrome, you had a great year buying the Angels. But I think Chrome kind of brought it back to earth. Yeah, I remember that. It's like back in 17 with Patrick and the Dodgers. He'd skip around randomly buying the Dodgers, and every time he bought them, there was a Bellinger in there. So I didn't see anything thick, so we did get a third auto, which is hopefully going to be a nice one. Should have a variation. That's going to be it right there. Mookie Betts action. So I will do my best on a recap. Pretty much just going to do the relics, autos, and then we got 3 nicer ones put to the side. So nothing too crazy. But let's hope this auto. I mean, the Hoerner auto and the Alvarez variation have pretty much been it so far. Cabrera for the Tigers, Chrome. Another Bichette and K. I remember, man. I went on like a little streak of Ohtani. I remember that. Stuff was huge. His stuff was huge. I was able to sell out of Donruss because he was in it. There's a Bo Bichette New Age Performers. Where are you? Autograph. Damn, that's a nice one. For the New York Mets. Nolan Ryan. We've been waiting for you. Where have you been? That is beautiful. Need to get that Tatis back from grading. Holy cow, that's awesome. For the New York Mets, Nolan Ryan. That's actually the second time in Heritage I've pulled Nolan Ryan. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Who's got him? Change out that top loader. I think it's Ken. I think it's Ken. Actually, the Mets just jumped up with the two variations of Alonso. There's a hair in one of the in the top loader. I wanted to get it changed out. I think Ken has them. Let me double check. No, David. Nice, man. Congrats. David, nice hit. Way to stick it out. My bad trying to give your card away. Going to David and the Mets. Very cool. Ken has the Blue Jays. So David with the missing signature and Alonso and the obviously the Nolan Ryan auto. So congrats, nice hit. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Who doesn't? It's a good way to end. Worth the wait. Oh, last one for Chris. Sneak another one in there. A couple of those at SGC might be nice. So, alright. Recap it. We'll do the relics first. Dual Rizzo. Goldschmidt. Brantley. Ramirez. Nola. Albies. Harper. And Yelich. And we got Bo Bichette, Anthony K from the Purple Hot Box. White border, Tyson Sandoval, rookie. And Alvarez, rookie card action variation. And we're going to go in order here. Paul DeYoung, Nico Hoerner, rookie card auto, and an awesome, awesome Nolan Ryan. Congrats, guys. I don't think we have much. Yelich, Conforto. Nope, that'll do it. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. That was a good way to end that break. So look for the 2014 Bowman Draft random teams. Probably throw that up tomorrow as long as tracking is getting a little bit closer. I want to make sure that the case will be here by the weekend so I don't post it and then it gets delayed till Monday. For those who've been in the group for a little bit know that I've had a nice run-in with a guy who, with the delay, was not too happy. So appreciate it. And then a quick shout-out to everybody with their patience and helping fill this break. And again, I appreciate you guys, what you do. I will run the Easter giveaway tomorrow. I'm going to run the $25 credits giveaway tomorrow, and that can be used on anything in the future. So appreciate it, guys. Have a good night. Any questions or comments, message me. Any issues or complaints, send them right to Noel. Thanks, guys.